Hi everyone. It's a beautiful day out there in this great winter in Canada. I know, curse the person who actually said that. But I'd like to welcome you here today for this quick little video on how do I get started with the Choice Network. Now this video is the area of the membership that's applicable to all memberships. I'm going to give you a brief run through on what you need to know to get started. So today we are going to first of all look at the basic account features. Now this is going to include your profile, your membership data area. It's going to include your claims area and stuff like that. We're going to talk about the referral system and where you get your referral code so that you can refer friends, family, clients, and whatever, and how that all works. And then finally, we're going to talk about TCN Social. This is a little bit separate system. It's on the same URL, but it is a separate system where we have an uncensored social media system where we can do real peer review, live discussions. The professionals or anyone can promote themselves in it. You know, the list goes on what we can do. It's going to be uncensored. We don't have to worry about these lurking eyes in the big mega giants, the big mega tech giants that are trying to shut people down. Someone once said that the social media is probably the biggest scale peer review system available, and now it is being censored, so you can't even do that. So off we go. We're going to take a look now at the website itself. Okay, I hope you can all see this. This is actually what it looks like when you first log in. Now the professional accounts will have a few more links on the side, but this is your basic account. And we're logged into Julie Client. I've used Julie Client account on a regular basis to show people a demo of how things work. So when you log in, you see her profile. You can go in and edit it. You can change this time zone. You can change all the information applicable for her. I believe there's more information than what's just listed here on Julie Client's account. You just go into the edit profile, but under membership data, this is her network information. It has her TCN number. She is 15 sessions at 25% off. That is the plan she has. It's a basic individual plan. Now, if they had family, they would have family listed in this section here. And this section is not editable. This is what we do and put in so you have the information you need. Now, if it's upgraded, we would change it. So this is your membership data. This is your basic plan. And if you're looking for information, you should be able to just click into it and you can see your information on this plan in a vertical form. So if Julie makes claims, actually she doesn't make the claims, the professional makes it, but when they're processed, they come out on here. And these are some claims that Julie has. She has had some acupuncture by Pete Practitioner, and she would pay the 25% and Pete Practitioner would receive the rest of it through us. We also have access to online courses here. So I'm just going to give you a brief scroll through here. These are courses that professionals submit in. These aren't full courses that you would say obtain to get certification in anything. These are just little tidbit courses that it would teach you how to help you maintain yourself, to get yourself over the hump, to teach better lifestyle skills to help keep you healthy. And in this day and age, it's never more important. So you can access these. The professionals will submit these. And for the professionals, I do have a video in your FAQ section for the professionals. As you can see up here, Julie shouldn't have access to this under her account. But you can learn more on the FAQs under the professional membership FAQs, and it will give you a walkthrough on how to put the courses in. Now, we also have a special offer section, and professionals will submit offers. We're hoping that we'll eventually bring aboard more product retail people, and they would have their stuff in here. Now, some may choose to give professional discount for those members, and that's okay. I tend to do that. It just depends on what your product is and how it'll correlate. But this is a place where you can find deals and everything else. And then, of course, we have wellness tools. We have just a few here right now. This COVID risk assessment is actually not ours. We kind of borrowed it from Dr. Mercola. And I thought it was really good with all the hype and fear mongering and everything. This COVID risk assessment tool goes off site and you can do your assessment to see if you're at risk to contract COVID. And actually I find it was really quite accurate because I have a medical background as well, and I found it really quite good. We have pain survey, stress. I have a few others that are in process of getting developed. And what these do at the end of the survey, let's just go into the stress evaluation tool. And you just take the stress tool, and I'm just going to put in random things into it. And it's going to direct you to some stuff. I'm just going to hit random things and go through. And at the end, it's going to direct you to where you need to go. And it says okay, your stress level is at 71%. If you're taking this evaluation for the first time, please note that if your score is over 50%, we'd recommend you considering some of the resources at the Choice Network. And I guess I did update it. So it says don't panic, and it gives you some areas of counselors that you can go into, specialists that you can go into, etc. You can learn more about, this one says personal pain. I didn't update it properly. And you can go into some of this stuff and it will give you an advisement of what you can take. That's kind of the idea, and it kind of gives you direction, and it goes into our professional directory. So that's what, in our professional directory, you can access it up here. And you can find specialists throughout here that do various professions. It will grow. We'll have more categories as we get more professionals, and not to worry. If you have a professional that you think needs to be on here, refer them with your referral link in here and ask them to consider joining it, because it would be a great benefit for you. So that is the basics of the account. Now let's go into the referral system. And right away, when you first click into it, you have your referral code or your referral URL. This is the URL. It goes to the front of our website, the home page, and anyone who clicks onto that and purchases through there or subscribes to there, you will get by default a 10% commission. This is all accounts. This is not just the professionals. And we just promote it more under the professional account, but this is for everyone. Now, for those that are professionals that have clients coming in regularly and you think a client would benefit from this, as long as you put this URL once into your browser and you go through that, as long as you open up that browser, if you're like me, you might have 3 or 4 browsers on your computer, so just make sure you go through the same browser every time. As long as you go through that browser, the cookie will remain in that browser, and you should get the commission off of that. Now, the first level is 10%, then I think it's something like 4%, and then 1.5%. So it is a little bit tiered. So if, say you refer to a professional, and the professionals say, we're just going to pick a number, refers 10 clients. And you would also get 4% off of their clients, and whatever those clients refer as well, you would get I believe it's a 1.5%. So this is just an incentive, and those commissions remain reoccurring for as long as your account or the referee's account stays active. you get those commissions on every monthly or every renewal of the subscription, because we don't have just monthly packages here. You can also see the conversions. Now, of course, Julie Klein is just a fake account, so I don't have any conversions, but you'll see conversions and commissions here. You'll see the traffic logs here and where they came from. And I'm going to skip the My Accounts because that's where your number is. Payments, anything that you've received paid out will be here. And then on marketing, I have a few things in here. We're going to be putting up more, but we've got a few membership things in here, or banners that you can use to put on if you have a website. Going back into the My Accounts, it's very important that you, when you first come in, and you click on this edit and you go down and you change, or you put in the PayPal email address. Now, the reason being, now sometimes an address may be inserted in on enrollment, but the reason being that you need to do this is sometimes people's main address is different from their PayPal address. And you want to make sure you have the right address in there so the payouts will go to your PayPal account. So just make sure you have that, and then you should be good. And you should be set up from there. So that is the referral system, and it's quite easy to access, and share it with all your friends, all your family, and if you're a professional, share it with your clients. That would be great. Now, the last thing we're going to go into is TCN Social, and I am going to, I've already got a window opened up for it. This is TCN Social. Now, most of it's me in there right now. We don't have very many active people in it right now, but we're hoping to get this going and active. It is like our own Facebook. It's not censored and everything. You can upload photos, videos, you can show events there. We do have groups going in here. My Body, My Choice is one of them. I also have other groups in there that it's invite only, and it's going to be for professionals. I will invite the professionals in. We're planning how to improve the system, and because I want to make it as much yours as it is, the business. You can also have forums. So right now I have a topic there, user feature suggestions. And it looks like there's been a lot of people in there viewing. That's interesting. And then we have a blog. You can go in and you can actually blog if you want on this site. So we go back to main. Now we are working on an app. You can set it up so it works on your mobile by setting it front page or as a screen. iPhone, I just go in and I just save it to the front page. And you might not have a pretty icon or whatever, but you can go in that way. I do have, you see this little icon down here. You can go in there and when you get logged in, I don't know if I can there. No, I need to sign in for it, and I'm not signed in. But you can have a messaging app. That is a messaging app for it. The messaging app is already there. It's actually an app that comes with the system. I am trying, and I can get an app that comes with the system, but it's not what I want, in the sense that I want it to be joined with you being able to access the rest of your account on the other side, because this is on a separate side. It's got a separate URL. It's thechoicenetwork.net/capital TCN Social. You don't have to put the index behind it, but it'll automatically go in that. And that is the URL for it. But whereas the Choice Network is on the Choice Network without the extension on it. I want to have an app, and I'm trying to get an app built where we have access to both through the same app. And I'm going to have to hire someone to do that, because although I'm very good at websites, I'm not very good at apps. It requires someone hire to do that, to do it properly, to get into 2 different databases and to be able to make it to sync properly. So that is pretty much it in a nutshell. Now with the TCN Social, what will happen is it is a separate login. So once your account is up and running on the other side, we will send you a link, an invite link, so you can set up for the TCN Social. TCN Social is a paid system, but automatically members get this. People who do not want coverage through us can actually pay for a year, $20 a year to be in the TCN Social part of it. But all members who have a plan, this is included in it. The other thing I want to mention with your Choice Network, please give it 24 hours to activate your account. Once your account is activated, you can go in. I will not have all the information about your plan in there right off the bat. Give us a few days for that. But you should be able to go in and access the tools and the TCN Social and everything else once we send everything out to you. I hope this gives you a quick view on how you can get started on the Choice Network.